Hey Ravens fans, this is a preview video for Week 16 for the Ravens against the Colts. Um, going against the Colts on Saturday, 4:30. Second to last game before the season is over. I have one more game against the Bengals in Week 17. Um, Obviously, a big game for the Ravens. Obviously, all the games from here on out are big games. Looks like Jerry Maclin will be probably out with coming off a short week, having a knee injury, and they don't want him to aggravate it. They're going to need him into going into the playoffs. So he'll probably be out. Means Perriman will get the start probably in that spot, and then Moore will be the slot guy. There has been talk maybe of Quinton Iambadejo, not Iambadejo, Odoboyo. I can't remember if I pronounce his last name correctly, but they call him Q on the team, the wide receiver who was out of Ole Miss, who they really liked in training camp. May get activated. We're not sure. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure for Sunday for tomorrow's game early in the day if he gets activated. This should be an easy game for the Ravens. The Colts rank near the last in pretty much every category, defensively and offensively. This is a really bad team, really bad luck this year, especially with Andrew Luck going down with shoulder surgery beginning of the season, and now reports are coming out that he may need another surgery before the season is out going into next year. So it's not looking good, at least for his career in Indianapolis and in the NFL. The main matchup we're going to have to watch definitely is the T.Y. Hilton on whoever they line him up on. We saw what happened. Antonio Brown was on a Brandon Carr. And other players as well. The speed guys are going to be able to beat guys like Brandon Carr. And then you look at the top end of their defense with Eric Weddle and Tony Jefferson, not fast enough to keep up with those top end speed guys. So I do expect Jacoby Brissett and the Colts pretty much to throw the football a lot in this game. They don't run the ball well with Frank Gore there. Frank Gore is an aging running back and towards the end of his career. Best days are behind him. So I do expect him to throw the ball down the field and try to make some plays over the top. So that's going to be very important for the Ravens pass rush to get to Jacoby Brissett. They don't want to let him sit in that side of that pocket and be able to let T.Y. Hilton get over the top of the defense to make big plays. So guys like Matthew Dujon are going to have to do really well. Like then he's been doing well all season. Brandon Williams is going to break that pocket up the middle. Jacoby Brissett also a mobile quarterback, so they will have to be able to set the edge as well going into this game. On the offensive side for the Ravens, they're going to have to definitely look at just running the football. Get Alex Collins the ball at least 30 times. There was talk of maybe because I think he had injury towards the end of the game last week. It wasn't severe. They were like, maybe we sit him out. But I'm like, no. You could sit him out maybe if you had locked up a playoff spot already. But the Ravens are fighting for a playoff position with the Bills right on breathing down their necks and the Chargers as well. Breathing down their necks. So they cannot, and the Chiefs are there as well. So they can't afford to just go ahead and try to rest guys. If they're able to go, you let them play. And Alex Collins, of course, wants to play in this game. So I think he needs to touch the ball. Between him and Buck Allen, they need at least 30 carries. Of course, you give Buck Allen the lion's share of that, but they need to run the ball a lot this game. Go up early. The Ravens have a good record when they do score first. I think Flacco will have another good game today. He hasn't been sacked in the last two games. So yeah, I think not certainly the last two games, but last game, and I think in at least the last 2 out of 3 games so far, he hasn't been sacked. So he hasn't been phenomenal, but he's been productive. He's thrown over 250 yards in the last 2 games. At least a touchdown. He had a rushing touchdown last week, so it looks like his knee's feeling better, his back's feeling better, so he's starting to get healthy at the right time. The key, I think, for this offense is to see Perriman. Those wide receivers got to start getting loose. They got to start making some plays. That's the only way this Ravens offense is going to be effective in postseason is if guys like Moore, guys like Maclin, guys like Perriman start producing. Now, Mike Wallace has been a big factor in these last 3 games. He's had over 90 yards in the last 3 games. He's made big plays down the field. Flacco's starting to feel real comfortable with him getting the ball down the field, starting to find him. We need to see the emergence of Perriman. I mean, this is now or never for him in his career in the NFL because Even if the Ravens do let him go, he could at least maybe get a job elsewhere as a wide receiver. But if he's not going to be able to make plays on the field and go up and get the ball and use that speed that he has to get past guys and the size that he has, you see, the NFL teams are not going to take a chance on him. So he's playing for his NFL career for these next few weeks, or however long the Ravens remain in the playoffs. So he's got to start stepping up, making some plays as well, start emerging. So if this Ravens team can emerge in this Colts game and now this Bengals game and end on a high note, going in either playing the Chiefs or playing the Jaguars, depending on how the seeding plays out. The Ravens are a very dangerous team. The defense is clicking on all cylinders right now. They're getting interceptions. They're forcing turnovers. They're making big plays. They're sacking the quarterback. A lot of your second-year guys like Matthew Judon, Willie Henry are playing well. Peanut Antuar is playing real good. Malcolm Humphrey, the rookie, is playing really well. They're allowing Eric Weddle to kind of play center fielder back there and just kind of, instead of trying to cover guys, allowing him to play the middle of the field and make turnovers. So he's been able to do that well. And then you still got guys like Tim Williams and Tyus Bowser that may have to be sitting active. You got plenty of guys depth wise, but you got other guys, and even Zadarius Smith, we got the strip sack last weekend with Brandon Williams recovering the fumble. So you got a lot of guys who are stepping into their own into this defense and making it their own. And that's what's going to win them go through the playoffs. I think if the offense can be effective enough to where they can run the football and score points early enough in the game, the defense can kind of just take control, and then the Ravens offense can run the football and just get some 8-9 yards here, 10 yards here, get a couple maybe big plays there, and be able to get the clock down and just kind of play defense that way too. Use your offense to keep their offense off the field. So as I said, the Ravens have a good shot at redeeming themselves after a very lackluster performance in the regular season. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see, especially how they handle this game. It's going to be 60 degrees tomorrow with some wind and rain, so the elements will be out there. It's going to be a little warmer than usual with the weather as well. So the ball's going to be a little slick. So I believe the Ravens can handle it. I do think they'll end up winning this game. I had them winning, I think, 30. I believe my article, I think I put 30-17, I believe. I think the Colts will get like a garbage touchdown at the end of the football game, but this game will be over probably by the end of the second quarter. I think it'll be over. The Ravens will be up double digits by then. So that's my little spiel for right now. So I think Ravens win 30-17 Saturday, going against Cincinnati to finish the season out. And I'll do a special one after the Bengals game and see where the Ravens' chances are of getting through the playoffs. And hopefully they just handle business and get through it. And then, towards the end of the season, I'll do my post-season analysis and my state of the Ravens. After I check out what the state of the Ravens is, they probably do it maybe in January. Hopefully, maybe in late February. We'll see. But yeah, that's my little spiel for right now. Please subscribe to my videos. Please like them as well. That's Ravens Claw Sports, Ravens/Claw Sports. I'm sorry, Raven/Claw Sports on YouTube, Agent_Beige on Instagram, and Big Time 1208 on just Big Time 1208 on Twitter as well. So thanks for watching, and please leave comments at the bottom, and I'll hopefully Ravens win this out, and I'll see you guys when I do my halftime at the Hammock and post game as well. I'll see you guys later. Peace.